Hi, I'm Joan Lok. Haven't seen you in a while. Today, I'm going to show you a little project that I have done, and I'm going to show you the outcome of the result. These are little lanterns, and I'll show you, like what I make it from. So this is actually from a box of string lamps that I got. And I believe, like because of the logo, this is probably can be purchased from a discount store such as Target. And I actually didn't buy this. The Watercolor Society that I belong to, every year they have a donate sale and swap that artists would bring their excess art supplies to the workshop, to the society exchange, and then we will share our excess art supplies and pick up the things that you want, donate the ones that you have excess, and then or sell or purchase or donate the proceeds to the society and so on. So I picked up this set of lamp. There are 10 of them, and then this is how it comes. Yeah, all right. It comes in a box. So this is kind of like a plastic box that's it arrived, and the wire is inside. And then in here, what you will see is actually these folded, 10 of them folded. And you can see clearly that the design here are very uniformly, and I believe they are, supposed to be a simple design of plum blossom with only black ink and red dots. And so there are 10 of them. And when I saw this, I immediately thought of actually decorating them. So the first thing I did is when I went home and opened this box, the first thing I did is to actually open it. And then these are the original paper. So what I did is I went to my supplies and I looked for sturdy rice paper. And for rice paper that I choose, I actually picked this. I picked the Dragon Cloud because Dragon Cloud is a Japanese paper that have a lot of fiber, strong fiber. Because if you use Swan or even double Swan, they could be a little bit too weak. And when they are wet and when they are painted on, when you try to scratch it without a backing, it may be a little bit too fragile. And if you do a backing, they may not be transparent enough. So I picked this paper, which is the Dragon Cloud, and then what I did is I made the measurement of this, and then I cut out a template. This is actually the excess, so yeah. So I cut out, these shapes. There are a total of 10 of them in this particular package. So each of them has 3 designs. So a total of 30 is needed. And because, you may want to have a few excess in case you, made a mistake or you, didn't do a good job painting and you want to, maybe paint more. So basically I cut out a special template of these shapes and then test it on here to see if it works. And once I decided that it would work, I folded my paper in multiple folds, and then I cut out probably around 33 of them. Okay. And then what I did, the next step is this. Let me show you. Okay. So this is the next thing that I did. I made 30 of this, and you see that, there are 12 in each of these pages, and this one has 5 instead of 6 because before I took the picture, I actually stick one onto my lampshade to make sure that it works. And then after I did the first one, I decided that, oh, I forgot to take a picture of it before I mount it onto the lantern. So these are the ones that I have. And I have to say that I try to have a variety of different kinds. And as many body know, I am essentially a flower painter. And because of that, like I decided that it's kind of fun to have flowers. So let's see what we have. We have roses, we have narcissus, and we have daylily, we have amaryllis, plum blossom, tulip, corkscrow, orchid, wisteria, chrysanthemum, poinsettia, azalea, iris, daylily, hydrangea, and like peonies and bird of paradise. So we have a lot of different ones. So let me just get back. Okay, so here, so what I did is I basically, after they are all dry, I actually just maybe I take one out. I have to say that since they are made of rice paper, they are still quite fragile. So we have to be kind of careful. All right. So this is the lantern that I made. Okay. And as I say, they are collapsible. So when you finish using it, because when they came, there are 10 of them. And then this box would have all the wire and all the flame in it. So what I did is I opened that up and then I put Allen glue on the wire. And then on my piece, I put glue on all the edges. And then I carefully mount them on both sides and then the edges, right? The interesting thing is you have to not put mounting on the back because otherwise when you light it up, it would not be translucent. So in order for it to be translucent, there's no backing needed. And the entire drying need to be, like when the lantern is open. So I made 30 of them. And as you can see, because of the round shape, it's actually look pretty nice. And don't worry about some of the wrinkled because, like at the end of the day, they kind of, like even things out. And most of the time you have to make sure that, like the widest part, in the middle is kind of flat. And then on the edges, if there are some unevenness, you kind of just smooth it out. And, like with there's occasional, for example, here you see there's a little bit of wrinkle. It's kind of very forgivable. So I made them, into like, this is peony, this is, I believe is peach blossom. And then this is gladiolus. So I also try to have a variety of colors. So if I use orangey red here, I have a greenish white here, and then here I have a violet. So like a variety of flowers. And then I also assemble the wire according to the instructions. So basically is 2 bulbs per frame. And then these are the kind of the frame that go onto these hooks. And depending on how you want to hang it. So for hanging it down, I would like it to hang from the top. So this will be on the top. So you could put that in. I have to say that it's still paper, so it's relatively fragile. So I usually like to be a little bit more careful. Let's see. Okay, got it. All right. So let's see what I have done. So put this away. Put this away. Okay. So, so that's not in a particular order, but then I just randomly put them in as, we have seen this one. This one, we have corkscrow. I have a rose, and then I have a poinsettia. Another thing about signature, I think it's kind of neat to sign my work. So I signed all 30 of my work. And so this is my signature, Joan Lok. And one interesting thing is because this is relatively small, you see the size of my hand and then the painting. And then when you look at a regular seal would be a lot bigger. So what I did is I actually find a smaller seal. So let me just show you my smaller seal. All right. So this is kind of the regular seal. And as you can see, like seals are usually this size. And if you put this here, although it's manageable, but it's still a little bit big for my taste, right? So what I did is I actually find a kind of like a miniature seal. And this is the miniature seal that I have. You see, relative to my my hand. This is a seal that the interesting thing is my friend Tyson Sasaki actually designed this, and he sell it commercially in Japan. And it's actually a stamper, right? The design is this one. It means longevity. If you can see it closer, let's see. Yeah, okay. This word means longevity, and relative to my finger is only around 1.5 centimeter, or maybe even 1.25 centimeter long, right? And then it itself is just a self-ink stamper. I don't even have to put on the ink pad. I just continually stamp it, and then this is already a stamper. And you see that in my artwork, I have purchased multiple ones from him. So for example, this one has the word dream. This one have the word, like palm together. Palm together is actually a prayer, because when you put your palm together, it's a prayer, right? So like this is Dahlia, by the way. Let's see, show a little bit more. Yeah. So I have different ones, and each of them would have a signature either on the top or the bottom. So I carefully put all of this onto my lantern, and as you can see, they look pretty cute. So let's get back here. Okay. Yeah. So this is a little project that I did for um just for fun. And I think summer's coming, so it should be a fun thing to hang it in the porch. And when you look up, instead of the very uniform black and red design of plum tree, you will have all these beautiful flowers hanging down on your porch. So I think it's pretty interesting. So let's see if I can turn off the light and see. Let's see. Let's see the light. And there you go. See all those beautiful lanterns that you can admire in your front porch for the entire summer. Thank you. Bye-bye.